Has erupted over a rape and murder case in West Bengal. There is a TMC Neta's son who is the accused in this case, and Mamata Banerjee is facing the flak for trivializing the incident.
Yes, and the Bengal Chief Minister has raised doubts over what police claim. Mamata Banerjee is asking, how does one know if the girl was raped or was pregnant or was into a love affair? The family has spoken 2 times now and said that they were in a relationship. This is the claim of the Chief Minister. The family has spoken 2 times now and said that they were being threatened to keep quiet and not even register a complaint.
এই যে তোমরা দেখাচ্ছ বারবার একটা বাচ্চা মেয়ে মারা গেছে নাকি রেপ হয়ে, আপনি রেপড বলবেন না প্রেগন্যান্ট বলবেন না লাভ অ্যাফেয়ার্স বলবেন? এটা এনকোয়ারি করেছেন কি? আমি পুলিশকে জিজ্ঞেস করলাম, ঘটনাটা খারাপ, অ্যারেস্ট হয়ে গেছে, কিন্তু ছেলেটির সাথে মেয়েটির নাকি লাভ অ্যাফেয়ার ছিল আমি শুনেছি। অ্যাকচুয়াল রেপ হয়েছে না প্রেগন্যান্ট ছিল বা অন্য কোনো কারণ হয়েছে নাকি কেউ ধরে ধরে চড় মেরেছে, শরীরটা খারাপ হয়েছে? লাভ অ্যাফেয়ার তো ছিলই, বাড়ির লোকেরাও সেটা জানতো, পাড়ার লোকেরাও জানতো। এখন যদি কোনো ছেলে মেয়ে কেউ কারোর সাথে প্রেম করে, সেটা আমার আটকানো আমার পক্ষে সম্ভব নয়। এটা ইউপি নয় যে লাভ জিহাদ নিয়ে আমি প্রোগ্রাম শুরু করব। এটা তার স্বাধীনতা।
রাস্তায় যে ডেকে সেদিন ভয় দেখিয়েছে লোকটাকে?
না, রাস্তায় ডেকে ভয় দেখে।
তাহলে কোথায় ভয় দেখিয়েছে?
বাড়িতে হুমকি দিয়ে গেছে।
কারা?
রাতে তাদের মুখ চেনা যায়।
তারপরে কারা এসেছিল? একদিনের মধ্যে 4 থেকে আজকে হচ্ছে 6 তারিখ, 5 তারিখে হয়েছে ঘটনা। হ্যাঁ,
ওই একদিনে আইছে।
তারপরে কারা এসেছিল?
তারপরে তো আসেনি।
সমাজবাদীর লোকজন এসেছিল না?
আগেই তো সমরকারী, ওরাই তো আগেই।
ওরা কি সমরকারীর লোকজন ছিল?
হ্যাঁ।
কি করে জানলেন?
ছেলে
কি করে জানলেন?
আমার মেয়ে তো ওই বাড়িতেই গেছে।
ওই বাড়ি থেকে আপনি কি করে কনফার্ম হলেন ওই বাড়িতে গেছে?
মেয়ে বলে গেছে যে ওই সমরকারীর ছেলের জন্মদিন ওই বাড়িতে আমি যাচ্ছি।
This statement coming in from West Bengal Chief Minister in a case where the accused is the son of a TMC leader. The son has been arrested by the police. The FIR, for the benefit of our viewers, let me just mention what exactly are the charges that have been booked, that have been registered against the person in question. Rape of a minor. This girl was 14 years old, viewers. Young minor girl. Murder and destruction of evidence, because the family that Times Now has spoken to says that they were forced to cremate the girl so that there was no evidence left, and which is what gives Mamata Banerjee an opportunity to say, how do we know whether she was raped or not?
And Tamal is with us for more on this. Tamal, not what you expect from a chief minister, let alone a woman chief minister, to come out and trivialize such crimes against women. She's a 14-year-old girl who was killed, who was allegedly raped, and all the chief minister had to say was, we do not even know if it was rape or if it was a love affair gone wrong.
Well, she was essentially expressing her qualms against media, as how media picks up on stories and essentially makes it look like an agenda against the government. And in that context, she said that after this incident came to light, she had inquired from the police and she found out that that an incident has happened. Now, what this incident is, we cannot really confirm. Neither the family nor a medical report or police can confirm, because mind you, this alleged incident happened on 5th of this month, and the family is on record that the girl had gone to a good friend's house in the evening because there was a birthday party at the good friend's place. And at around 8 o'clock when she came back, she was accompanied by a female friend of hers, and then she did not open up anything. Eventually, later at night, she had complained about physical discomfort to her mother. The mother had called in a local doctor, given some medicine, but then because of some alleged excessive bleeding, she had passed away. Now, the following day, the family claims because of locals and others, they were literally terrified of the development. They all suggested and they also agreed the girl was cremated. So there is no body, there was no medical report, there was no postmortem, the police were not informed, and the first complaint that was sent to the cops was on 10th of April. So basically there was a delay of 5 days. Mamata Banerjee in that context has kind of questioned as whether you should call it a rape or should you call it whether she was pregnant or whether there was love affair. And it's a fact, the father has himself admitted that there was.
How does it matter? In this case, the case is under investigation. We know that there is an alleged charge of rape. A girl has died. That is an indisputable fact. The son has been arrested. And if everything is all good and fine, why is the TMC leader missing? Why does Mamata Banerjee not question her own party leader as to why is he absconding and not presenting himself in front of the police while his son is in jail?
Well, yes, the purported crime has been committed by the son, allegedly committed by the son, and he has been arrested. And she did refer to the fact that the accused has been arrested. If there was a crime, the guilty has to be punished, and we do not see any color. That's what she said, quote unquote. But she also said if there was any kind of a relationship, she cannot manage that because like UP, she is not here to govern relationships in the name of love jihad. Now, as you said,
to
yes,
deflect is what the BJP would say. Stay on with me. Saira Halim, women's activist, also with us on this broadcast. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Your first reaction to the comment that has come to the fore from the West Bengal Chief Minister?
It's very unfortunate that this statement has been made because as a CM, she has to protect every woman, every girl child, and it's tragic that these hoodlums are getting away with this. This reflects the complete breakdown of law and order in the state.
Right. Ms. Halim, what do you think will be the impact on the police who is now probing this incident when the chief minister only has come out and said that the facts of this matter are not clear? Wouldn't that be an indication for the police to take the investigation in a certain way? And why I say that is because Mamata Banerjee's cops have not once, not twice, but several occasions have come under flak from none other than the court itself, not even political blame game that I'm talking about.
Absolutely, because at the end of the day, the enforcement agencies will follow the diktats of the ruling regime. And if the ruling regime makes such loose statements, which is not in favor of the victim, the enforcement agencies will follow suit. So I think this is completely questionable and it needs accountability.
Right, Saira Halim, thank you so much for speaking with us here on Times Now. Tamal continues to be with us. Tamal, can the family have any hope for justice now? They have made accusations against the TMC leader and the family that they are being threatened. They are being asked to keep shut. And now we have such comments coming in from the Chief Minister herself.
Well, we have to wait and see what happens tomorrow in the court because, mind you, there is a petition, there is a PIL filed, in fact, 2 PILs filed over this alleged incident of rape, and they are demanding for a fair probe, court-monitored probe, or for that matter CBI. But then on the ground, having spoken to senior police officers, what they find quite big an impediment as they cannot really go ahead and prove the fact whether it has been raped or whether she was raped or not. Yes, there are certain guidelines under the POCSO rule. That is extremely important. The girl was 14 years old. Thus, the POCSO rule would be applicable. The statement of the mother, that can be considered alone as a statement or a testimony, basis of what an investigation can find direction. We have to wait and see. But most importantly, what would be the observation of the court come tomorrow? Again, you have to see. But at this point in time, as investigation
Mamata Banerjee is hesitant, is reluctant in believing the version of the victim's family, but will easily go by the reports whosoever is telling her that the facts of this matter are in a grey area. We're now joined on the broadcast by Abha Singh. Ma'am, there have been people who have said that it looks like there is a law of the ruler in the state. Now, the BJP has also come out to say that Mamata's silence and the bid to deflect blame in this matter is because under the scanner is a TMC leader's son.
It's very tragic that to protect their party members, Chief Minister of a state comes forward to make a statement. In fact, Mamata Banerjee should have refrained from making any statement. She should have kept quiet and she should have let law take its own course. But when a CM comes and says this, the police get scared. The investigating officer would not do the investigation independently. independently. Hence, it is important that this case is transferred to CBI because the police works under the state, and when the chief minister says it's a grey area, let me tell you, even if there is evidence of rape, the police officer will not give a correct report because he will be transferred, shunted. So it is necessary that the case is transferred to CBI. Also, I was hearing you when you said of POSCO, absolutely under section 4 and 6 of the POXO Act, aggravated sexual assault, there is a imprisonment of 10 years to lifetime. And when the law says that if you have physical relationship with a minor, it is a rape. So nobody can say it was an affair, because if you want to say that, then please go and change the law. The duty of the police officer is to implement the law. We are not going to go and discuss the law. It can be discussed on a TV debate, but not in the ground. So when it is violating a law, then whether it is an affair or not, but if a minor who's 14 years somebody has had physical relationship with her, then it is rape.
Absolutely, and there is a PIL coming up for hearing tomorrow. Do you think the probe should now be handed over to a CBI or to an external agency, because there is the TMC leader's son who is arrested for this particular case? There are allegations coming to the fore from the family that they are being threatened of consequences if they pursue this case any further. Can they hope for justice under the ruling TMC there?
Of course, it must be transferred to CBI because since a local TMC leader is involved and now the family saying it is being threatened, the latest NCRB figures, they say clearly that conviction in rape cases is just 29%. And this is because the witnesses turn hostile, the families get scared, they don't come to depose. So this poor conviction rate is primarily because of all these threats and scares. This case must be transferred to CBI, and with Mamata coming out and giving a statement, all the more necessary that this case is transferred to CBI.
And if that happens, this will not be the first time that there will be a no confidence vote in Mamata's machinery there. We saw the post-poll violence, we saw the Birbhum case, we saw Bhadu Sheikh's murder, then we saw Tapan Kandu's murder. Every single time it is proven in a court that the police is not doing his job. And why will they? Because the chief minister is the first one to come out and question the victims instead of going after the accused. Let's listen in to the bite once again.
এই যে তোমরা দেখাচ্ছ বারবার একটা বাচ্চা মেয়ে মারা গেছে নাকি রেপড হয়ে, আপনি রেপড বলবেন না প্রেগনেন্ট বলবেন না লাভ অ্যাফেয়ার্স বলবেন? এটা এনকোয়ারি করেছেন কি? আমি পুলিশকে জিজ্ঞেস করলাম, ঘটনাটা খারাপ, অ্যারেস্ট হয়ে গেছে, কিন্তু ছেলেটির সাথে মেয়েটির নাকি লাভ অ্যাফেয়ার ছিল আমি শুনেছি। অ্যাকচুয়াল রেপ হয়েছে না প্রেগনেন্ট ছিল বা অন্য কোনো কারণ হয়েছে, নাকি কেউ ধরে ধরে চড় মেরেছে, শরীরটা খারাপ হয়েছে? লাভ অ্যাফেয়ার্স তো ছিলই, বাড়ির লোকেরাও সেটা জানতো, পাড়ার লোকেরাও জানতো। এখন যদি কোনো ছেলে মেয়ে কেউ কারোর সাথে প্রেম করে, সেটা আমার আটকানো আমার পক্ষে সম্ভব নয়। এটা ইউপি নয় যে লাভ জিহাদ নিয়ে আমি প্রোগ্রাম শুরু করব।